Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we are taking a look at the Stylmartin Raptor EVO shoes available at RevZilla.com. So what you're getting with the Raptor EVO is a CE rated shoe, and this is going to give you all-season rideability. Now we say this is all-season because the Raptor EVO is going to add in a waterproof membrane that we don't see if we're looking at the Sunset EVO. So for riders out there that are looking for a simple sneaker style, but you do want the protection of a CE rated riding shoe as well as waterproof protection, the Raptor EVO is definitely going to be a shoe to consider. Now, when sizing is concerned, in the past with Stylmartin, we've had some sizing issues. I remember when the Indian boots came over, you had to size a full size down from what you'd expect because of the way that their size chart was set up. So that was my #1 concern with going into the Raptor EVOs is how are these going to fit my feet? So what I found is sizing is going to be completely traditional compared to what we've seen from Stylmartin in the past. Sizes are going to range from 39 to 47. Now those are European sizes, but they do convert right over if you're using Stylmartin's size chart. For example, across the board in motorcycle boots, I'm pretty much going to be a size 12. When I put these on, I was a size 46, which correlates perfectly with a size 12 in Stylmartin's size chart. So as long as you're using their size chart to convert over the European, you should have no surprises when you get these at your house and you put them on your Tootsies. Now, if you're not familiar with Stylmartin, this is going to be a premium Italian brand that we've seen at RevZilla for a few years now, and it's a brand that we're completely comfortable with from a quality standpoint, but also a style standpoint. And what we're seeing with the Raptor EVOs is this is going to be a riding shoe for you folks out there that just love the classic look of ripping around town in your Converse All-Stars, but you want something that's going to be a little bit more protective than just strapping a pair of Chuck Taylors on your feet. And what you're getting with this is you are getting a full CE rated shoe, you are getting waterproof protection, all for around that $165 price point. Now if you want to step up to a full leather construction over the half leather, half canvas that you see with the Raptor, you can take a look at the Chesters. That's going to give you waterproof protection as well as a full leather chassis. Or perhaps you don't want the waterproof that's in this, you want something that's going to be a little more warm weather functionality. That's where you take a look at the Sunset EVOs. The Sunset EVOs lose the waterproof membrane, which allows for more breathability throughout the shoe. So breaking down the Raptor EVOs, we mentioned the waterproof membrane. So first and foremost, the waterproof membrane is going to go up to just about where the second eyelet hits. So we got to keep this in mind. If you're looking at a waterproof riding shoe, if you're not wearing waterproof riding pants that cover down to where that membrane is created in the shoe, you're going to get water coming out from the top, and that's not going to be waterproof. So just keep that in mind, that if you jump into a puddle that's going to be taller than the shoe, or if you're not wearing appropriate waterproof pants, there's only so much that waterproof membrane can do. But for regular riding, for commuting, jumping through puddles in wet weather, it's going to do a very nice job of keeping your feet dry. So the look that we're going to see on this, you have one color available with the Raptor EVOs, and that's going to be the camo color that you see on the table. And there's two different materials working throughout the construction with this. The main chassis is going to be a canvas material, and then you're going to have oilskin leather in your high impact zone. So especially at the toe where you have that reinforced toe box, you are going to have a shift panel. They do it symmetrically, so you have a shift panel on both sides, even though everyone knows you're not really shifting anything with your right foot. It just adds a symmetric look to the shoe. The whole shoe is also going to have a distressed look to it, from the laces down to the distressed camo to the distressed sole. The whole shoe just has a broken-in feel as soon as you pull it out of the box. And the molded sole, traditional, just think of like a skate sole, diamond pattern to the bottom. It's going to be comfortable enough for you to walk around all day. That's what we like about these from a riding shoe standpoint. It's about a 4 out of 10 on our rigidity scale, so it's something that's going to be comfortable that you can walk around with all day, but there is going to be enough rigidity there to meet CE ratings, as well as to give you support throughout the midsole if you are riding around in those foot pegs all day long on your motorcycle. Like I mentioned, you're going to have reinforced toe box. You're going to have those leather overlays with the double reinforced stitching. And as we work around to the inside of the shoe, both the lateral and the medial side of the ankle will have ankle cups. Again, reinforcing that CE rated protection. This is what you're getting when you're getting into a riding shoe versus, riding around in a regular sneaker. You're not getting those extra little pops of protection. So ankle cups on both sides, and then the heel on this is going to be reinforced as well. So you have reinforcement along the back of the heel. And the thing that I really like about this is this pop of high vis at the back. One, because it offsets the whole shoe. The whole shoe has this really grayscale look that we were talking about. And then you reach to the back, and the back just has this pop of high vis along the rear of the shoe. But it's not just high vis, it's also reflective. We took a picture of it with our camera using a flash, and it's a very bright pop of reflective at the back of the shoe. So when you are riding at night, it just gives you that little bit of extra protection and visibility. Now the interior of the shoe, like we mentioned earlier, it does have that waterproof membrane, and you'll also notice you've got really nice sweat wicking mesh at the very top. It is a comfort pad, and it's going to be very comfortable, so you really don't even feel those ankle cups that are in there. And if we pull out the removable insole, it is going to be a perfed insole, which just helps to wick the sweat away from the bottom of your feet, and it just gives you a little bit of extra reinforcement. And like I said, this is replaceable, so if you do wear it out and you want to go ahead and throw some kind of a Dr. Scholl's insole in there or something like that for a little bit of extra gel padding, you do have that option available to you. But the fact that Stylmartin gives you that removable padded insole is just a nice added touch for the Raptor EVOs. Now, there's a lot of riders out there that are utilizing Stylmartin shoes and boots on their rides. And if you want to hear more about what they have to say, you can always click the info button on your desktop or mobile device and read rider reviews from folks that are already out there putting the Raptor EVO through its paces. If you have more questions for one of our gear geeks as to which riding shoe is right for your style of riding, give them a call. They're happy to talk to you, 877-792-9455, or you can always shoot them an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Stylmartin Raptor EVO shoes. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.